Good evening. Today's Thursday, April 13, 2023. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the headlines for this evening. President Marcos eyes collaboration with Singapore Foundation. Marcos administration to launch Konsyerto sa Palasyo. Philippines and US must focus in 4 areas to modernize alliance. Remulla tells Bantag to face the music. LPA formerly Amang to trigger rains in NCR. Diokno touts Philippine government's infrastructure strategy. And US businesses urged to invest in Philippine infrastructure projects. For tonight's stories, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Thursday expressed optimism on several projects from Singapore that could help the country's agriculture and climate change measures. This comes as Marcos had a meeting with Singapore's Temasek Foundation led by Chairperson Jeannie Chua Keng Yeng at Malacanang. The Presidential Communications Office said a Temasek official told Marcos that he had very good discussions with Department of Science and Technology Secretary Renato Solidum Jr., Labor Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma, and Migrant Worker Secretary Susan Ople on collaborations in the future. As he gives importance to the country's creative industry, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is opening Malacanang to showcase the talents of various local performing artists. Marcos initiated the Konsyerto sa Palasyo with its first show slated on the evening of April 22. The first guests are members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and their families. The concert aims to recognize the military sacrifices in maintaining the nation's sovereignty, peace, and security. Performers from Cebu, Ilocos Norte, Quezon, Cavite, Iloilo, Metro Manila, and Davao will take the stage to entertain their troops and their kin. The Philippines and the United States must focus in 4 separate areas for the modernization of both countries' military alliance, according to Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. Galvez highlighted the importance of the Philippines and the U.S. defense cooperation, especially when challenges are becoming increasingly complex and evolving. He said the second area must enhance the country's cyber defenses to protect critical infrastructures and sensitive information, and the third area must need it to increase intelligence sharing and cooperation to address challenges. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa iyo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at iba pang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
In other news, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla on Thursday advised former Bureau of Corrections Chief General Gerald Bantag to surrender and face the music after a Muntinlupa court issued a warrant of arrest against him. The Muntinlupa RTC Branch 206 issued the warrant dated April 12, 2023 against Bantag and former Bucor Deputy Officer Ricardo Zulueta in connection to the death of broadcaster Percy Lapid and alleged middleman June Villamor. To recall, Lapid was shot dead in Las Piñas City on October 3, 2022, while Villamor died at the New Bilibid prison on October 18. An autopsy by forensic pathologist Dr. Raquel Fortun showed the remains of Villamor to have a history of asphyxia by plastic bag suffocation. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that the low-pressure area, formerly Tropical Depression Amang off Infanta, Quezon, will continue to cause rains across a huge part of the country. The LPA will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and Camarines Norte. The rest of the country is expected to have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. In business, Finance Secretary Benjamin Diokno touted the Marcos administration's infrastructure spending strategy in a bid to attract American investors. In a statement on Thursday, the Department of Finance said Diokno briefed U.S. investors on the country's growth agenda during the Philippine economic briefing held on the sidelines of the World Bank International Monetary Fund spring meetings in Washington, D.C. on April 12. The DOF said the government is determined to sustain high infrastructure investment for the next 6 years through the public-private partnership mechanism, which will enhance energy, logistics, transportation, telecommunications, and water infrastructure in the country. And National Economic and Development Authority Secretary Arsenio Balisacan has urged American businesses to explore huge opportunities in the country's infrastructure projects. Speaking at the Philippine Economic Briefing in Washington, D.C., Balisacan said the Marcos administration is focusing on infrastructure development, leveraging on the resources of the private sector through public-private partnership. Balisacan said the government's medium-term infrastructure program targets to spend 5 to 8% of the gross domestic product. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.
All right! Listen, baby. Don't go about me, never go about down. You got a new rule, I like that. I'm only one born desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire, baby. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh yeah. You said, you know, babe. You said. Your mommy know it ain't my time. Spot with me and you won't be burned. I'm only one issue to say. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh baby, let me stand next to your fire. Yeah, let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh baby, don't forget, this man is gone. One problem, dream. All right, here's one. Try to give me your money, said save it, babe. Save it,